morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm Mod, we're back at Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we're on episode 2 of the free episode No Sat Nav run. But first of all, I have a request from Watson, which requires, first of all, us finding our nearest services, which I don't actually remember where. Oh shit. Hell yeah, we're no sat nav, so we need to actually look on the map to see where the services are. We're in Plymouth, so let's have a look. Oh, turn right and they're just around the corner. Okay, cool. So, how's everybody doing? You alright? You having a good time? Enjoying Euro Truck at the moment? I know I am. Apart from this horrible colour. Horrible colour. Pink. The lads in Team Tuxedo are really enjoying me having to use pink at the moment. I'll give you a clue, guys, I'm not. In fact, while we're here, might as well take a quick loop of Plymouth. Get the grey road to turn yellow, and then it'll add to our percentage discovered total. Come on, Tony, come on! Now, why are we at services, you ask? Are we repairing Tilda for the umpteenth time? No, actually. Paint shop. Where are paint shops? Spiderweb. How's that look, everybody? How does that look? There's a new DLC come out. It's the Halloween paint job pack, and it's very cheap actually. And Watson purchased it for me. He says, "I'll get this for you. The only condition is you have to use the one with the spider on it." Thanks, Watson. If there's one thing I love more than pink, it's spiders. Let's have a look at the rest of the paint jobs right here. That's the pumpkin. Ha! I love where the eyes are, right by the headlight. That's quite nifty. Crying wolf. It's alright. Alright. Ah, I like that one. That's cool. Fallen angel, that's cool. Spiderweb, we've just seen. Flaming dragon, I think that's one for DF. In fact, I might have that for a couple of episodes once the pig's done, because the amount of times DF has made awesome requests and given me great questions. I think we ought to do dragon for a while. And, oh, that's different. Very different. I like it. Anyway, we're using Spiderweb today because Watson asked nicely. First of all, where's our custom colour? We need to save our current colour as a preset. Is that our usual pink? Looks about right. And spider. While we're here, how much is it going to cost us to fix Tildy? 7 grand. Okay, I'm happy with that. That leaves us with £30,000 left. 100% working condition Matilda. Oh yeah. Let's have a look at the bank real quick. Is there anything here we can repay? No, but I think we need to get rid of one of these loans sooner rather than later. So, without further ado, let's look at... Oh. Actually, let's just look at that for a moment. I don't like spiders. That's pretty. Very pretty piece of artwork, but I hate spiders. Anyway, where are we? We're in Plymouth. So where do we want to go? Swansea? Have we been to Swansea yet? No, we haven't been to Swansea. Let's take a trip to Swansea. It's only going to take us 4 hours? 188 miles? Or do we go to London, which will be motorways all the way, but Swansea will be all about the country lanes. Or we could take this yogurt to Grimsby, but we've been to Grimsby. But if we do this one, then that would be the last town to discover even, in the United Kingdom. And yeah, I'm deciding now, we're taking the Swansea job. I'm sure there's better jobs there that earn more money, but what's the point in setting the GPS destination? Anyway, what is the job? It expires in 2 hours. It's dry milk. It's E acres. I'm writing all the stuff down before we go, just so I can actually know what I'm looking for on the roads. Including drawing really crude icons. And we're going to car 4. Plymouth, Swansea. Shouldn't be too difficult to do, this one. Although I did completely and utterly underestimate how difficult a challenge the no sat-nav run would be. I mean, not knowing where services are, sleeping facilities, roads in and out of town, anything. Just don't know where anything is before we get to go. Oh god, I'm using the world map again. So we're there, we turn left, run around. Yeah, we'll go left. Then we'll get to the T-junction past Tremere. We'll turn left and take the next left. There we go. I suppose this is now when we should maybe do some talking. As you all know, this is the Million Mile Challenge, where we're driving 1,000,000 miles in the same truck, in our good Ultra C Matilda. And, well, so far we are on 22,000 miles, which is just over 2% of the way towards the 1 million total. And as part of our fundraising efforts, we are splitting the 1,000,000 miles up into 100,000 mile chunks. And this first particular chunk is dedicated towards Papyrus UK, which is helping deal with teenage suicides and removing the stigma associated with these suicides. So, recruitment agency, thank you. So we have a charity page set up, which a few of the Tuxedo guys are actually helping promote, which is very kind of them, considering it's my charity shindig. I'm very appreciative for the help they've given me. We are currently on £334 being raised for charity. Has been raised, I should say, for charity. That's a Tremere place. Is that? No, that's a garage. We don't want that. Mercedes truck dealer discovered. The current goal is £500. If we get to £500, then I will be shaving my hair off in a live stream. Nice and live, and Watson's offered me the use of his webcam already for that. Thanks, Watson. You assume we're either going to turn left at just after Tremere. Then take the next left to E-Acres. Yeah, along the way we are setting ourselves various challenges to spice up the ride, because otherwise it's going to be very fucking boring. The current challenge is a 3-episode no sat-nav run. This is the 2nd episode in, and judging from the comments, everybody's agreed that using the map does not count as sat-nav, because sat-nav is only the item in the bottom left, and also so long as I don't abuse the sat-nav train, horrible train, so long as I don't abuse the world map in place of the absence of sat-nav, then I'm okay. But if I fail the challenge, that is to say I'm late for a job, if I'm late for a job, then I... Oh, this is a slightly urgent one actually. Important delivery. If I'm late for a job, I fail the challenge. I think that's all we decided, wasn't it? If I abuse the use of the map, then I'm pretty sure that counts as a fail. But so far I haven't abused the map. So far. If I pass the challenge, I get to add £100 to the target. If I fail the challenge, I get to deduct £100. And everybody at home is rooting for me to get £100 deducted and therefore fail the challenge, because then that'll be a lot closer to my target. and I suspect there's a couple of people waiting with money, ready and waiting for £400 to be the target, and then boom, oh mod, look, it's time for a haircut. I honestly think a couple of guys out there are ready and waiting to do that, so, you know, thanks guys, I love you too. Channel news, this has gone up quite a bit since last week. Last week we're on, where's it gone now? 768 subscribers. I think it's fair to say that after the break and all the issues with the YouTube sub box breaking, that is to say people's videos not appearing in your subscriptions feed, I think it's fair to say that my channel's recovering nicely. 796 subscribers at the time of recording, which is 3:45 on Wednesday afternoon. Again, as always, I'm actually quite surprised. I had a nice surprise in the Minecraft forums yesterday, actually. There's a guy asking for assistance with what should I do with my videos. I want to do Minecraft. Is there anything that people were particularly looking for? And I says, this isn't exactly what you asked for, but just be yourself. Do something you're going to enjoy. Blah blah blah. And then when he replies to me, he says, "Holy crap! I'm a big fan of yours. I watch all your videos on YouTube. How are you doing? Oh my god, you're answering my video. Blah. You're answering my question. Blah." I'm just like, I'm big? Am I? Not yet. I'm probably well on the road if I'm honest, but I'm not big yet, my friend. But it's kind of, well, it is flattering to have that sort of a reaction from somebody this early into my YouTube career. And the way it's going at the moment, I'm going to be on 1,000 by Christmas, which would be a very nice 1-year anniversary present for Team Tuxedo, I suppose. Don't forget though guys, there are other members of Team Tuxedo who do Minecraft and Kerbal and Streets of Rage and Skyrim and F1 2013 and other games. And have we left the speed cameras now? No, we're still under the temporary speed limit. I'm actually trying to do this one properly. I'm going to try and do no penalties in this one. Not as a challenge, just to see if we can actually fucking do it for once. We haven't had a penalty yet. Come on. Oh my god, come on. I've got a job to do. Not a lot of time to do it in. I hope I'm on the way out of Plymouth. Yes, I must be, because there's only one road in and out. But yeah, 796 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who's been watching the videos since I've come back from the break and has actually been very, very kind and supporting of everything that has happened on the channel. There's a few series appearing and disappearing in coming weeks. I mean, F1 2012 is... well, you'll be watching this Thursday, so if I speak to you like it is Thursday. Tomorrow is my last F1 2012 video. We'll be at Brazil, Interlagos. I'll be in the Minardi again, and I could go into it with a lot of confidence because I recorded it straight after Texas. Texas, I won. Amazingly. I don't know how, but somehow I won. It was a very good race, especially down the back straight when Alonso kept on trying to overtake me and let him past a couple of times, and then I had him under braking because I had better downforce and better grip and cornering circumstances. And then Button tried the same thing, but I don't like Button. Well, in the game, actually Button's a fair driver, and in real life Button's a fair driver. And why am I even saying I don't like Button? I do like Button. I just didn't like him at that moment in time. So F1 2012 will be coming to its conclusion. I won't be winning the championship, but I'll be giving it a damn good go at winning the race of one of my favourite tracks. And to replace it, well, we're going to be having the 4-player F1 2013 championship. And we've already decided, DF's on holiday at the moment. We're going to start planning that properly when DF comes back, so another week or two, and we'll finally be underway with the 4-player championship. Because it's going to be interesting trying to get 4 of us online at the same time doing the race and the qualifying. Well, the qualifying and the race. It's got to be the way round, Bob. Come on, get it right. But the fun thing that people want to try for this series is they want to have a unique colour scheme for each car. And we'll share the files amongst everybody, because for 2013 each car can have its own unique livery. So my Sauber could look completely different to Watson's Sauber, and I think Watson's going for a pink Sauber, yay. Locke is going for a blue and yellow Lotus from 1990, 2, I think. Could be wrong. Southampton, Cardiff, Birmingham. Let's aim for Southampton. Actually, let's have a quick look. Am I aiming for Southampton? This is when I find out I'm on the wrong road altogether. No, I don't want to aim for Southampton. I want to aim for Cardiff, then Swansea. Okay. Actually, what percentage is the world map discovered on? 52%. Yay! So, straight ahead. We're not going to Southampton. That's right, because it loops all the way around and then goes that way, and we want to go straight or left from Portsmouth. So that's F1 2012 coming to an end. F1 2013 will be beginning very soon in the next couple of weeks. If anybody wants to hear Team Tuxedo sitting down, have a chit chat about the upcoming championship, how it compares to 2012, and anything that Codemasters needs to have done to fix the game, because F1 2013 is horribly buggy and broken and needs patching left, right and centre, we made a podcast, which if I remember I will put up as an annotation. Let's try and write that down. Pod link. There we go. Try to write and drive at the same time. It's not happening. In terms of other series is coming to an end, my Sonic 1 series is finally going to be over soon. Why are you slowing down? Why? So that's only 2 or 3 episodes away from being finished, and once that's done, I have been challenged by Skeptical Squirrel to play Sonic 2 and Knuckles. Sorry about that, Mrs. Wallowitz was shouting at the door. And because of not paying attention to where I was and what's going on, I've got a speeding penalty. Thank you, Mrs. Wallowitz. Well, we nearly got through without a single penalty. Haha, honest. So, as I was saying, yeah, Sonic 2 and Knuckles is basically the original format was Sonic and Knuckles was a bolt-on cartridge where you could plug other cartridges into it, namely other Sonic games. And if you plugged Sonic 2 into the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, you got Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And that is my challenge for the next game. And I think at some point I also want to do a Sonic 1 speed play, which is just all the way through in one go. That'd be an interesting challenge. A good speed run all the way through from beginning to end. I won't do very fast at Green Hill. I never have done, but I'll be able to rip through the rest of the game. Touch wood. What else has been appearing on the channel? There's a few new series. At the time of watching this, I suppose, you should have already seen Really Big Sky, which is a fantastically pretty sideways scrolling shoot 'em up. The catch to that is you have to drill your way through planets every now and again, and you have to do that to get the bonuses and all the power-ups and stuff. And I've been enjoying it a hell of a lot. And I've unfortunately had to split the time between that and the other 2 games that I've been playing, which I decided to share with you all. The Stanley Parable, I think everybody's seen the Stanley Parable by now, so that's going to be a very brief run. Episode 1 was a stab at being an employee, being a number in a corporation, and the second episode is basically a dig at sandboxes, because everybody wants more in their sandbox, they want to do more. You want choice? Okay. Stanley, oh shit, which way are we going? Stanley Parable gives you choices and then some. Where are we going? We're going Cardiff. You're slowing down too quickly. Coming through. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Because everyone else is just going to sit nice and slowly in our way. Oh, now you put your foot down, you fucking arsehole. And the final one, which is very lacking in terms of content at the moment, but I'm sure will be patched up and added to very soon, is Space Engineers. I've been really enjoying that one. I cannot express to you just how much that game kicks ass. Okay, if you take Minecraft and put it in outer space with the ability to shoot weapons and stuff and spaceships, you've got StarMade. Now if you take StarMade and give it proper slick graphics like we have in Euro Truck, still keeping all the voxel building blocks and the ability to smash and destroy. Oh yeah, you add damage as well. You get the ability to smash and destroy things as well. You've got space engineers. It's got decent first-person control for when you're actually running about on the ground. But for the most part, though, you are going to be in the air in creative mode building a ship. Now, my first video, I hope gets across to you guys that Space Engineers is such great fun. It really is. I've enjoyed it so immensely. And it came out on Steam Early Access, and fucking foot down. It came out on Steam Early Access for £12, which I think is about $15–16 for you guys over in America. Probably roughly the same for mainland Europe in euros, excuse me. Cardiff. Evil name for Cardiff, okay. But I've just been enjoying it. There's a blue ship, there's a red ship. I use the red ship to cut the blue ship in half. I use the blue ship to cut a station in half. There's not a lot else you can do apart from building and smashing things at the moment. Huh? Cardiff down there, Cardiff straight on. We'll go straight on. Bound to be enough turning at some point. Better be. But I cannot emphasise to you guys much just how much fun it is. I've been making something actually. I've been building myself something very, very fun. Anybody that's been watching this channel a lot will know what I've been talking about a little bit in a couple of my videos about old TV shows that are slightly science fiction based. That's enough of a clue for what I'm building, and I'm only going to show you that one once it's fully built and operational. Although I would have finished it by now if it wasn't for the fact that I've smashed it a few times. May or may not have been on purpose. Right, let's concentrate for a moment, mod. Cardiff, Swansea. We're going for Swansea. Actually, there's a road straight to Swansea. We'll take that. Swansea, Swansea. Do we want to? Do we actually want to? No, we want to go straight on. We don't want to go to Cardiff. No, no, no. And then, where are we aiming for? Cardiff. I'm going to guess that's the red flag there, so once we get there, right at the roundabout, follow the road round. Right at the roundabout, follow the road round. Right at the roundabout, follow the road round. It's a quick, we got to get this job done. It's a quick job, so we can't really afford to fuck about too much. But yeah, did I mention Space Engineers is great fun? They'll be adding, I assume, a survival mode at some point, and multiplayer. I really, really want multiplayer. I imagine because of the complex physics involved, it's going to be a limited multiplayer. Say like 6–10 players tops. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And also the world sizes are limited to about 125 kilometers by 125 kilometers by 125 kilometers, which in this game's terms isn't actually that big. Well, in terms of Space Engineers, but it's got huge amounts of potential. I believe it's going to be a great game when it comes out, and I'll keep regular updates coming as and when that comes. I suppose it's time to talk about questions, as soon as I was getting closer to Swansea. We've only got 2 at the moment. And the first question is from Steve Aslani. Sorry, I keep pronouncing your name wrong, I'm sure. But he asks, how did you change your name? Now, anybody who's been around for a while will know that my name appears, oh shit, as Disbelieving Fate. However, in the last week or two, it's started appearing as MoD 1982. Oh, we turn off here. And the answer for this is simple. YouTube has been bullying everybody to make a Google Plus account. And we're talking once every couple of days. Do you want to make a Google Plus account today? No. Well, I'll ask you later. Do you want to make a Google Plus account today? No. We'll ask you later. So I eventually just thought, you know what, sod it, I'll do it just to shut you up, because eventually they're going to force everybody to have a Google Plus account if you've got a YouTube account. Bloody Google. Gotta love Google, eh? So I've done it, and then it says it then give me the option: do you want to be shown? Do you want your name to show up as MoD1982 or Disbelieving Fate? Oh, it's a way of changing my name, is it? Okay, in that case, I will take MoD1982. And I made sure to get all the capitalization right and everything, and lo and behold. So if anybody does have Google Plus, go and like my page over there. I don't plan on using it too much, if I'm honest. I honestly prefer using Twitter. Twitter's my preferred medium of contacting my fans, and also Twitter's the best place to go to. Hey! So Twitter is probably the best place to see if the new video has come out, if YouTube's broken. And YouTube's been broken quite a bit in recent months, let's be honest. So if anybody wants to follow me on Twitter, it's @_MoD1982. I do use Twitter daily, actually, I'd say. But every video I post to my YouTube channel automatically gets fed through to Twitter. Right at the roundabout, follow the road round. So that's how I changed my name. Made a Google Plus account and linked it to my YouTube account, basically. The second question is from DF. Haha, I told you DF contributed a lot to this series. He's also, as far as I'm aware, apart from a slightly sneaky guest spot from Watson and a moment with Murtai. Oh! I can't look at the damage yet. Damn it. I've been turning on the sat nav. Damn, that shit me up. But yeah, DF is the only genuine guest on this show. I mean, Matilda has been driven by Murtai, and that's because Murtai was bullied into it, and Watson stuck his head around the door and we had to chit chat with him for a bit. But generally, I think the only genuine guest that I've invited to sit here, sit down and have a talk with us has been DF. Where's the car floor plant? There. Time to switch to external. Go away, sat nav. Oh, it started raining. We timed that well then. That's close enough. Is it just me though? Or have the last few jobs for the precision parking been a bit too easy? It's almost like they broke the sensitivity. Yeah, I swear that's never been that inaccurate before. Have they broken it or something? Anyway. Excellent! Yes! Job completed without sat nav. 2 out of 3 done, and no damage to the trailer. But hardly any money. Still haven't got enough money to pay off one of these. Well, anyway, I'll answer DF's question quickly because it is a brief one. DF, have you seen The Hobbit? Are you going to see the second one? Unfortunately, no sir, I have not seen The Hobbit. Although, believe me, I do want to. I've been wanting to see it for about a year now, since it first came out in the cinema, and I've had the chance to see it around my mate's house on DVD, and I haven't seen it yet. But I remember watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy a few years back, and I actually read The Hobbit when I was 10, believe it or not. And I want to know if The Hobbit's going to be any good, but I honestly haven't had the time for it. So we'll see. We shall see. Anyway, that's been the end of the episode. Let's get back into the outside world and have a look at Matilda. Oh, our load's gone. Ha! How appropriate. It's raining. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween, guys. At the time of you watching this, I'll be out down the pub having a few beers with Tort, Murtai, a few other people. So, thank you very much for watching. If you do feel like donating to charity, the page is justgiving.com/mod1982. Every little helps towards getting my hair removed and of course helping kids around the United Kingdom. If you like this, please hit the thumbs up. If you think your friends have enjoyed this, share it with them. Dream big and we'll see you next time. Bye bye. Say bye, Toda. Yes. And next episode we've got to change it back to pink. Great.